There you are.
Need something from me, Your Majesty?
You've never been one to mince words. Very well. Find Philippa Eilhart. That's my wish. I ordered her eyes gouged out once. But apparently her blindness troubles her not. My hunters have detected Lady Eilhart hiding east of Oxenfurt. They have further established that she has magically sealed the entrance to her shelter. Entering it will be difficult. I believe you might succeed in doing so. Bring her to me, alive.
Need to think about it.
Don't take too long.
ขี้เกียจ
I wouldn't want Philippa to escape.
บิดขี้เกียจเซ็งเลยอยากเล่นแบ็กเซิร์ดไม่ได้ฟาร์มเลยไฟโบสเฮดทูเดียว
Your arms.
Thanks.
Never seen better steel in my life. Blade must strike true, no?
It's a matter of the hand, not the steel it's holding.
ตีดับตรงนี้นู่น
Your kind spreads disease. Defeat isn't a desertion. Long live Radovid!
Greetings again. So, you got...
You're in luck. I actually do have a special...
Oh, that's fantastic.
แร่นี้หนึ่งอัน24ซิลเวอร์เพลทดราคอยเพลทซิลเวอร์เพลทแม
ไม่แน่ใจเหมือนกันคุณตั้มอ๋อเมโทลิตเมโทลิตซิลเวอร์เพลทเมโทลิตซิลเวอร์เพลทเมโทลิตซิลเวอร์เพลทต้องใช้เมโทลิตซิลเวอร์ไอกอด2 อันซิลเวอร์ไอกอดได้มาจากเมโทลิตไอกอดซิลเวอร์ไอกอดแม่งยุ่งยากชิบหาย
So
ก็
long.
จะได้ชุด
Spreads disease. Defeat isn't desertion.
Honor in the fatherland.
What are you looking at? Watch your step.
ห้องน้ำดีกว่า
stone.
What will the morrow bring?
Who's captain of this ship?
Looking at her. Aye, her. That's right. I, a woman, am captain. Shocking as shit, I know.
Need to get to Skellige.
Not on this boat, you won't.
Pay you well.
The islanders live off plunder in the seas. Not willing to risk that.
Ever sailed there?
Listen, the islanders attack all ships. When they hate someone, Nilfgaard for instance, they attack him more. But truth be told, not much more. Boarded me once. Expect they wanted to see if I had captain's bollocks. That spot of fun gave me enough Skellige for a lifetime.
My old ship hasn't run full time.
Oh, witches are evil fountainhead. I'm busy.
My eldest says I talk to him.
I got enough of it. God, the Reaper's company.
Watch it, geezer.
Well, it's a miracle you came back at all.
What do you want?
You captain of this tub?
What's it to you?
I'm Skellige bound. Need to get there.
Start swimming. Islanders, the black ones, all attackers in those waters. No one sails the route these days.
Come on. Clans are ready to deal. Leave you alone if you do. Someone's done it. Gotta have.
Not likely. Except maybe that daft bastard Wolverston from the Atropos. A liar, a thief, and a bugger, that one. He might have parlayed with the sea swine.
Where can I find him?
In a pigsty most times. Others, the Golden Sturgeon. As for Flask, everyone knows him.
Oh, damn it.
You, Wolverston, captain of the Atropos?
So you want to know if I'm Atropos, captain of the Wolverston? No fucking clue, mate.
I need to get to Skellige.
My Atropos and me, we're due to sail for Skellig, carrying grain. But that's hush-hush. Got any coin?
Gotta get more coin.
You sure do. For I won't even whip me horse in a bath without payment in advance. On you and I look for your kind beyond the walls. You're back. Got the coin.
Gotta get more coin.
You sure do. For I won't even whip me horse in a bath without payment in advance. Racial hygiene, or is it their personal hygiene? Call this living, Witcher. Mind the guards, they're worse than thugs.
The seas are tossing, tossing! There, and you'll jinx our work. I'll make you weep blood!
Familiar. I am one of you.
Fucking shite.
Really, you've been there. Same shite everywhere.
Call this living, Witcher.
I'll make you weep!
Of hooch. Bailiffs are harsh.
Really looking for someone else, wife? Any trouble with me?
Kick him!
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention, please. This fine Witcher has a... While our champion prepares, let us talk court.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to
A bucket of coin for taking some hits to the face? Tempting offer. I'm in. What do I do?
Nothing much. Throw some punches, not too many, mind. Then let him drop you. A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus Georgius George, the pile driver. May the better man win.
Slaughter the freak! Bucky, come on!
Boy! Boy!
I made you a lucrative offer, did I not?
Yeah, but there's nothing quite like robbing a thief or cheating a cheat.
I shall remember this. Master Claytop never forgets a slight. Our winner and the tavern's new champion is the Witcher called Geralt. Here is your prize. Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums. There's also Mortimer, captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the Oxenfurt Gate.
You're a fierce one, but you've fairness in your eyes.
You're back. Got the coin?
Gotta get more coin.
You sure do. For I won't even whip me horse in a bath without payment in advance.
Bailiff's a harsh man. Best not cause any trouble at the inn.
You all right? Your pilot's dead.
What do you want?
Mind the guards. Where's the thugs?
How are you? Eh?
Aren't you too old to be out whoring?
Welcome, welcome.
What have you got there?
ใช่ไม่งั้นเบื่อโคตรเบื่อเลยอะฟาร์มคนเดียวมันเหงา
So long.
You're back.
Here, that enough?
Hefty sack. Like a bull's. When do we sail?
Not sure you're ready.
Know this. So,
Let's go.
First, in the strength of the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos. Anchors away.
Back off or I'll kill you.
I'm not afeard of dying.
Rob every corpse that washes up on shore?
Taken from a corpse ain't
ครับผ
theft.
ม
I'm a man of the Isles. I don't reap, I don't
โอ
sow.
เคครับ
The waves bring me my harvest. On the Atropos, were you?
Yeah, thought the captain had a deal with you.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugos, but crack. Nay. Clearly should have, though. Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters. What about you? What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on Lord Skellig.
There's a Witcher3 Trolda. Croc's guest. Could be the one you're
ค
meeting.
รับ
Seen her? Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
นัดทีเอสตัวทีเอส
Yennefer's not all bad, once you get to know her.
Take your
โซน
word
โซ
for
น
it.
สามไงโซนสามใช่ไหม
Know the way to Caer Trolda.
Expect I'll find it.
Head north. Then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port site today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
Thanks. So long.
โรสโรสโรสไม่ตายโรสภาพสวยเกมกี่ปีแล้วนะเชื่อ ใช่ ใช่ เขารู้เราเล่นได้แค่นี้อินวีเดียมันแย่งแล้วแม่งเงินต้องถึงนะ เงินแม่งถึงจริงพวกนี้แบบต้องเงินถึงเงินถึงจริงๆอ่ะ
Can't I play today, Dad?
ใช่ใช่
To go to the court. Farewell, a man in need. Slow now.
Our time amongst the lip.
เป็นแสนรวมๆแล้วหลายบาทนะทำนู่นทำนี่ใส่สเปคแม่งเป็นแสนน่ะเป็นแสน
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
คนฆ่าได้ต้องแอบให้ดี
'Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Berna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. It is her decision.
ทองแล้วก็มันจะมีไอ้นี้ที่เป็นสีขาวๆด้วยอ่ะสีขาวๆเป็นก้อนเหมือนแท่งสีขาวๆก็ขายได้ไม่ค่อยได้ฟาร์มไงอ๋อคุณโมจะได้ทอง10 ล้านยังอ่ะใช่ต้องเล่นเมนหลักอ่ะบอกแล้วต้องเล่นเมนหลักอย่างเดียวรัวๆเลย
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Twirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
You knew Bran?
Yes, he was well respected. Unlike his wife.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who hail Bran of Clan Twirsech dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Come to the wake with me?
Gladly. Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanedd?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Reading my mind again?
What's more, I like what I see. Did you learn anything in Velen?
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellige time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Syria was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
White Wolf!
Greetings, Krach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
แล้วก็เอาของไปหย่อนใส่ไปแล้วก็เลือกอันกลางอ่ะขาย
I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000
เอาไปใส่ไว้ใช่เอาไปใส่ไว้
You know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krach, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
ต้องซ่อมก่อนถึงจะขายเพราะว่าเคยใส่มาก่อนใช่ไหมถ้าเคยใส่มาก่อนต้องไปซ่อมต้องไปที่รีแพร์
stranger.
You! Oh, what a man in need.
Must be the one beyond.
ต้องไปรีแพร์หมอก่อนไปใส่ถังอะ
Watch yourself, right?
ต้องขาดหายอยู่ในห้องน้ำ
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
Introduce me.
This is my friend Geralt, and this is Berna, widow of the dear departed Bran.
The Queen Mother. It's a pleasure to meet you, Geralt. You must forgive me, but on a day like today, I'm afraid I cannot indulge in my poncho for long conversations.
I can see you chose your own outfit. You know, of course, that together we look about as good as lace frills on a battle axe.
Everyone's got their style. We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krak wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
I plan to tell you what I think.
Fucking sword, you're back.
They say all sorts of tripe about Buddha. Claims he talks like gods like I'm talking to you.
That cheap shit's an affront to my wit. Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm swinging it, eh?
So, what have you brought for the farewell feast?
Bread, sheep's milk cheese.
Our wagon's full of loot we ripped from the black ones.
We've also wine from the temples of Melitele.
Geralt, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm swinging it, eh?
Lady Yennefer. Sir.
Greetings, Armbold. My companion is Geralt of
เยนนิเฟอร์ในเกมโคตรสวย
I am honored.
We wanted to talk to Krak on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of
ใน
honor
หนัง
at
นี่
the
แบบ
table just
เฮ้ย
beside
ใน
his
หนังก็ส
daughter
วย
Ceres. Follow me, please.
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious Witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't remember?
โอ้ในหนังก็จัดไปแล้ว
Yalmer and
วิ
I
เช
were children when
พระ
we
เอก
last visited
เกมเรียล
Ordal.
จัดไป
But you should meet your feast mate
Jennifer.
and learn me the dubious honor. That's Halbjorn, son of Holger Blackhand, Blue Boy Lucas, Madman Lucas's firstborn, and choking down a stockfish over there is Otrick on Hindar.
Forgive me. I remember our meeting all those years ago, but I don't recall your name.
Ceres on Crate, Krak her dad, and her big brother Yalmer called a Sparrowhawk. A Yal's daughter she is. Fat lot of good it doesn't.
Ceres is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feet are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Krak about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating, but I would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now that you mention him, just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
Gladly. What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was, ready to puke from all the boredom. Let's go! We're here. From this spot, you must reach the top of that mount. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Yalma's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first wins.
I'm ready.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
ครับ
Show me all you've got, monster slayer.
won, but only by a hair.
No such thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost. We best go back to the week.
Let's. See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who won?
I lost.
Lost to a Witcher Sparrowhawk. Could likely happen to any of us. Enough of the natter and let's drink.
To Ceres.
Pass the mead and a tankard for the man.
To Bran. Nae one for nothing in the world beyond.
To my beautiful companion.
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall learn all beyond that door.
กว่าเจนนิเฟอร์จะสวยอย่างนี้ได้มันต้องแลกไอ้นี่ไงมันจริงๆมันเป็นคนไอ้นี่ไงคุณตั้มเจนนิเฟอร์เป็นคนหลังค่อมเกิดมาหลังค่อมปากเบี้ยวแล้วมันแลกมันใช้ไอ้นี่แลกไงแลกโดยการเป็นหมันตลอดชีวิตแล้วก็ใช้เวทมนต์เนี่ยเป็นใช้เวทมนต์เพื่อทำให้ตัวเองกลับหน้าเป็นสวยขึ้นคือถ้าดู The Witcher นี่คือแล้วแบบโอ้มาเล่นเกมนี่แบบอินขึ้นเลยอ่ะเลยสงสารชีวิตมันนะโอ้มาแบบคนเกลียดอ่ะปากเบี้ยวหลังค่อม
Here and now. Oh, ha ha ha! Give me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Thought Skelliger's called a truce for feasts.
I know the hallowed customs, but Lugos ought to know that I'll not let him raid my Hindisfial bear.
You don't scare anyone, Donor. I'll be boy soon to plough your priestesses, drink from your tankard, and shit on your table. Be sure to leave a candle lit for me.
Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the Black Ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully mouthy, this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some boils, witch. Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
Know what, Lugos? Just realized I don't give a damn about your hallowed rules of hospitality.
Finally, some diversion. And here I was ready to puke from all the boredom. Come on, freak. Show us what you're made of.
Move the benches. There's to be some gob slapping.
Had enough?
You got me good. That were quite a wallop. Still seeing spots, room rocking like a leaky tub in a hurricane.
We'll call it even then, as soon as you apologize to the lady.
Don't hold it against me, milady. It's my deep conviction sorceresses are needed. Deeply so.
offense taken. Forget about it.
That I like. And the knocking. It's what men do. Give me your paw, Witcher. Let me squeeze. It's a worthy one. Witcher, have a drink with me. Proof there's no hard feelings. And visit me at times, I insist. Lauren's been jabbering about bringing in a Witcher for that haunted lighthouse. Do me a favour. Meet him for an ale in the tavern near Arenbjorn. Then you've but a short job to find me, so as we can knock back something stronger. Here's to our next.
Sure, I'll knock one back with you, Lugos. Nothing wrong with having a drink in good company.
I remind you we've important matters to discuss later. Matters that require a clear mind.
I remember.
Drink like you fight, and we're in for a good time. To Bran!
To Jarl Madman Lugos and his madness. Forgive us. We should mingle, talk to some of the other guests.
private ว่ะ
What now?
Now
จัด
we
Jennifer
pay
ไหม
visit to Ermine's laboratory.
นั่งลุ้น
Didn't know we'd been invited.
มัน talk to the Jennifer private ด้วยนะ นี่ ชื่อเควสแบบ talk
Take it Ermione won't be there.
That's right.
And what's the purpose of this visit?
We're looking for an object. The Mask of Ouroboros. We'll need it. Come, Geralt.
สวย
Now you'll tell me why you need this mask.
Oh, I shall. In due course.
Take it you'll decide when.
Correct. Footsteps. Shh. Guards. Hide behind the tapestry.
Sparrows chip, while starlings chirp.
What do jackdaws do?
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble, and cranes whoop, whereas peacocks screech.
นั่นไง
Hawks scream, larks trill, and doves, they coo. That's all of them.
What about nightingales?
All right, nightingales croon.
That was close. This'll be tough to open.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermine's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come. There's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
Seen uglier sights in my life.
Geralt of Rivia, being romantic. Amazing how a hobby can render a man mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially a druid. Must be a real nature lover.
Yes?
Had one at Kaer Morhen.
Please.
Had one at Kaer Morhen.
Please.
100 loose an arrow if you saw that in the woods. A basin of water?
For teleprojection. A reflection of Ermion appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it.
ทำเป็นเควสเหรอ ยากไหม ไปได้อยู่นะ
Are you alright?
Cut myself. The door's locked. The animals. They're alive. Yen, watch out.
Oh.
Monsters. Feel it. Coming closer. They're everywhere. What? Lost your nerve? Strange. Smells of mushrooms. What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermion's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open. Let's go inside, Geralt. I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions. Ah, our dear druid's laboratory. We must search it thoroughly. The Mask of Ouroboros must be here.
Skelliger's tales about the Wild Hunt.
The island, wondrous world of insects.
Pinecone. Didn't
Ritual
expect this.
plants.
Large female.
Hermion's wand. He's one of the few druids to use one.
Find the mask หาหน้ากาก
A sword and a stone. Thing's begging me to pull it out.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist. There was in for light reading, too. The corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hadi. Seems Hermione has real tobacco brought in. A child's skull. Looks like Hermione places something in the statue's hand. What do you say we give it a pine cone? Nothing. So, statue, how about a skull? Guess you're no indecisive prince. How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes. Huh. Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Hermione enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I have a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here. This is it. We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before...
โกเลม
Just wonderful.
Hear that?
Smelled it. Gas. Grate still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
Yes? The damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind. Hold on tight.
Now heed my words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you. We'll take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the Beyond, and must now choose his successor. The king must be wise. The king must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige step forward. My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will.
เสียงคุณแนทว่ะ
May the best man or woman win. What's got into her?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'd sail to speak her of. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk.
ทำอะไรกันบ้างเควสอ่ะ
How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can. And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
Need your help. Ciri probably came here to Skellige.
And very likely caused the cataclysm along the coast.
the site upon which the Druids focus so intensely now.
A site Ermion refuses to let us explore.
Specifically, he won't let me explore it. We fought. We're not friendly now.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Ard Skellig's my isle. You have my permission to investigate as you see fit.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Unfold! Tell the Druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return. Whereas Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye. Dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarachir and Ard Skellig.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oscar village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of.
จะซื้อแบ็คที่เสร็จแล้วบอก
decided she must match Hjalmar and sought out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalric further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So yes, I ask that you explain things to her. Bring her back.
If either Hjalmar
ได้สิทธิ
or
พิเศษ
Ceres
ได้
need help,
1,000 เมกเลยอ่ะ
I thank you.
Now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Ard Skellig. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate
ก็คิด
destroyed
ดู
a
คุณ
stretch
ตั้ม
of
ถ้า
forest
ผม
along
เจ
the
อ
shore of
ตัว
the
เมื่อ
lake.
กี้ยังแหลกขนาดนั้นโอ้โหไม่อยากนึกภาพเวลาวอเนี่ย
All counts, Crow.
คนเยอะๆจะขนาดไหน
We'll see
วะ
later.
ว่ะถ้าเกิดสมมุติวอจริงผมก็ต้องเติมเน็ตเป็นไอ้นี่โอ้ทีวีมันไม่กระตุกอยู่แล้ว
Yourself, Holger. You're drunk as a swine.
Hjalmar will never be king. The gods have cursed the lands of yonder. Got me an eye on you.
You're pale. You drink last night too?
is this?
It's, adornment. I engraved it.
Melt this blade and forge it again. A sword for cutting, not looking pretty.
This White Wolf. I suspect.
Oh, yeah? I'll gladly see for myself.
Take your time.
Craft something for me, will you?
Ôi, ชุดนี้27อยากได้จริงหินสีดาร์กสเตลแพลเน็ต16เลเวล13
So long.
Interested in a weapon? There's a
Got a diagram. Like you to craft something for me. So long.
Watch it.
Your little Organ's birthday tomorrow.
Witcher.
Cross.
Faster.
Ooh.
Not so fast, Roach. Slow now.
You're mad, woman! Mad, I say!
Maybe, but I've got good reason.
I hold Ciri dear too. You know this damn well. But the mask of Orb...
Yes?
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Good! May all Skellige know Jennifer of Vengerberg is a common thief!
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! A generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us!
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told you? Might have expected as much. The myth is that Ouroboros created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Ouroboros made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
So, no one's ever used the mask?
No, but...
So you don't actually know if it works, how it works?
Of course I do. The myths tell me.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths that are on trial here. It's the thief.
I'm not about to justify what Yennefer did.
Then don't.
But try to understand her. She's not doing this to anger you, she's doing it for Ciri.
I know there are maternal feelings at play, but this is no excuse, no justification. The Mask of Ouroboros belongs to Skellige, and should be used for the good of the Isles. If Yennefer uses it now, it shall lose its power, not to mention...
What was that? No. Jennifer's used the mask.
Quickly, follow me. We must neutralize the mask. Mutant power.
Great. What was that?
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here?
The power of the mask summoned them.
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Well, let's go.
This way. Already found the first spot. This is the spot. Put on the mask.
Any instructions?
Keep it on until we see it. And don't stray far. Telepathy is limited in range.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved, like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot.
How do you like that silver?
Ready? Use the mask. Watch out!
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
Bet Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Place is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. Ciri can take care of herself.
Don the mask.
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come. Well, ready? Use the mask.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal. Most likely. It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally. Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up.
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
Which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you
แม่งหนวด
pleased
เขา
with
มันยาวขึ้นเอง
yourselves?
ต้องโกน
Look
ด้วย
at
นะ
what you've brought down on us. If someone's death were to help you find Ciri, would you start making human sacrifices as well?
Just so happens I'm willing to do anything for some people.
Everyone else, everything else be damned, is that it?
Stop panicking. Here's your mask.
It is worthless.
นั่นแหละก่อน50ให้ได้สกิลพอยต์400
I hope you've learned something useful at least.
ได้แล้วเหรอ
Very.
ถึงแล้วใช่ไหม
I'm talking to Geralt.
ได้
You I'll deal with
ก็
later.
มันต้องไปกดอะไรแล้ววะคุณตั้ม
Got a feeling I found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
Flying in that direction.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can. Geralt.
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... What do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor. All the workmanship's unfamiliar. Can't even tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild Hunt?
ได้ของขายแบบเป็นชิ้นเป็นอันหน่อย
First here, then on
นั่นแหละ
Hindersfjord.
ต้องไปฟาร์มในกระดูกนั่น
What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
เพิ่มอัพเกรดตัวเองขึ้นมาหน่อย
It's a long story that involves the Elder Blood, Ciri's abilities.
Did she, perchance, inherit her mother's skills?
Ciri can do much more than her mother could. But right now we're much more interested in what the Wild Hunt was doing on Hindersfjord.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Ardskellig. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women and an old man.
Next stop, Hindersfjord.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
Wait, can't we go together? Right now?
But you detest being teleported.
Don't exactly like potions either, but I drink them when I have to.
You also drink them when there's no need at all. Very well. Let's go. Stay close to me.
Good luck to you. Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Quite a few years since I was last on Hindersfjord. But if I remember correctly, Lofoten should be this way. Raised huts and fresh graves. This must be it.
Gathering of some kind. We've come at a bad time.
There's no good time to talk about the Wild Hunt.
What if ต้องฟาร์มไงต้องฟาร์มต้องตีบวก13ขึ้นไปให้หมดอ่ะ
Ritual of some kind. We'll have to wait.
We'll do no such thing. Dear sisters, pardon the interruption, but we've an important matter to discuss.
เอาของฝั่งด้านขวาย้ายไปด้านซ้ายก่อน
And we're looking for someone who's still
ไปเก็บ
alive.
ไว้ในข้าง
Please, this is urgent.
แล้วก็เลือกหัวข้อนกลางใส่เข้าไป
We're looking for a young woman, name of Ciri.
ไม่
Ashen hair,
ต้อง
green eyes.
เก็บไว้พวกหินตีบวกหินอะไรพวกนี้
Unless she lies in a grave.
พวกอาวุธ
That
อะไร
is,
เงี้ย
I
ขายได้
do not
ขาย
recall one by that name, but I buried so many. I may have forgotten.
This Ciri.
Yes, what happened to her?
Don't know.
Saw her but for a moment, right before it all. She was in the stables. But Craven, 1,000 curses upon him.
This Craven you mentioned, does he have a name?
He did. Until the elders struck him from the saga of ancestors.
It's as if he has ceased to exist. The lore forbids anyone from touching him, speaking to him, even uttering his name.
What did he do to deserve that?
He fled from the Wild Hunt. He alone.
We need to talk to him, even if it's not in keeping with your customs.
You've come too late. He went to the garden to fight Morkvar.
Morkvarg. What's that?
Who, you mean?
The vilest man ever to inhabit Skellige. Nothing was ever sacred to him. He attacked his own clan's lands, took gold from Nilfgaard, killed children, pregnant women.
Know the type.
They said he feared only one thing, the wrath of the gods.
เยอะสุดถึงต่ำสุดแล้วก็ด้านซ้ายมันจะมีคนที่หลงขายอยู่แล้ว
So he sailed to
ด้านขวาคือ
Hindusfjall
จะ
to
เป็นลิส
ransack
คื
the
อจะ
goddess's
เป็น
garden.
พิออเดอร์
This was over a decade ago.
Archpriestess Ulva stood in
ถ้า
his
เรา
way.
เห็น
He thrust a blade
กดเลย
between
ที
her
นั้นน่ะ
ribs
มัน
and
เราก็
cast
ขาย
her
ไอ้คน
down.
นั้นได้เลย
As her
ไม่ต้องรอ
lifeblood left her.
A curse? A monster?
ถ้ามีคนพิออเดอร์ทิ้งไว้
I can get rid of Morkvarg. Don't know what he's turned into, but a silver sword should do the trick.
It's not that simple.
So, it's a complex curse, meaning I need more information.
I understand, but I've told you all I know.
Speak with Torridar's son, Einar. He was in the garden when Morkvarg and his men attacked. He saw what happened. Of all the pilgrims there at the time, he alone escaped with his life. He settled in Larvik. You'll find him there at the
มี
landing,
ตังค์นี่รีบซื้อเลย
provided he's not out to sea when you arrive.
Where is this holy garden?
Not far from here. North. We cultivated healing herbs there once.
And now?
Now we walk only as far as the tree the goddess planted. We place our offerings and make our pleas before it.
Those who venture below remain in the garden forever.
A coward who willingly seeks battle? Am I the only one who sees the contradiction?
That's why he did it. Craven knew he would prove the elders wrong only if he killed Morkvarg.
And thus regain his honor and his name.
Trial by ordeal.
ก็ไปตีมอนซะหน่อยอะมันขึ้นได้ขึ้น
I do not mock your laws. Please also respect ours.
Thanks for your help.
I understand you intend to enter the garden. I dislike it when foreigners enter the sacred grounds. But so be it.
Custom demands pilgrims make an offering of their own blood before the tree. Craven surely did so. Unless he lacked not only courage, but respect for Freyr as well.
You needn't worry about us. Geralt and I always give the gods the respect they are due.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Torgan, what are you gonna do in this big house? They're not coming back. You're alone. Still fixing it. Move in with me. And Larvik. What about that path?
Worried this trail might have gone cold.
Even if Craven's dead, we'll manage.
How exactly?
You'll see when the time comes.
You could stand to be nicer sometimes.
I suppose. But then I wouldn't be the woman you fell in love with, would I? Hey, Geralt. Come back.
My. That must be.
A bite. Just one morsel. One piece. A crumb. Food. Food. Shite. Not again. Not again.
He doesn't seem happy to see us.
Wait till he gets a closer look at me.
So, where shall we start?
Let's go to that tree the sisters mentioned.
Plan to bleed yourself for the goddess?
Not necessarily, but Craven did. We just might pick up his scent. Craven was here. Look, the impression. Kneeled down on one knee and cut himself to make the offering. Bloodstains. See them?
No. I may be inhumanly beautiful, but I don't have superhuman senses. Not like you.
Which is why you should stay up here. No offense, but in that undergrowth and mud, it'd be like a...
Ball and chain?
Planned to say it gentler, but yeah, that's basically what I had in mind.
Fine. We'll do as you say. If the need arises, I can cast spells from up here.
ม้าตัวเทียไหน
Fine. See you later then.
Don't get hurt. Remember, I need you if I'm to find Ciri. Oh, come. I was just teasing. Fool. I need you. Period. Better?
Better.
Well, what is it?
What do you know about this garden?
Let me think. That it's dreadfully overgrown.
Had its history in mind.
They say Freya herself planted it. When the world was young, the goddess strode across.
All her seeds poured from it and landed here. Thus, this garden...
You believe that?
Is that a serious question? Of course not. Favorable micro...
To transform into a werewolf. It's a dog.
Well, there's not a youth out there...
Then the curse confined him to this garden? Couldn't really cut his wolf loose.
No question he was top dog here.
Just wolfing things down.
Geralt. That's enough.
Fine. Still had a few good ones at the tip of my tongue.
I'm sure you did.
All right. Going back down.
Be careful.
Craven's blood. Craven's blood. Craven's blood. Monster tracks. Running. Chasing something. No bite marks. Morkvarg doesn't eat his victims. Strange.
Is it Craven?
No, this one's been here a while.
What? I can't hear you. If you want to chat, come closer.
Her senses are really dulled. Come on, come closer. Lots of prints, old and new. His lair must be nearby. Can't cross that. Gotta go down, provided I can open the sluice. Mechanism looks pretty standard. One lever to choose the sluice gate, the other to work it.
Key? Raymond? Where's the key?
Werewolf.
All I have in the chapter house. The crate. But the key? Where's the key? Why so silent? Raymond, you thief, you rogue, you whoreson, you worthless bastard! I will find the key without you, idiot, stupid prick! Your stench.
the curse. Makes me bite, scratch, mangle, till I drop. You've got time before the blood's gone from me, and I return. Listen, carefully. Undo the curse. Free me. Finally, I will reward you.
So, no joy in being a werewolf?
Nay. It's the worst. Not the garden to which I'm bound, even. But the hunger. Anything I devour returns to ash. Ash. I cannot eat. I cannot drink. Yet I bloody live and roam and prowl. The hunger is terrible. Terrible. I bite my own flesh. But the smallest morsel burns my throat like boiling tar.
Everlasting hunger. Classic as curses go. Goes to explain why all those corpses went untouched.
Help, or I'll return to shred you, rip you limb from limb.
See what I can do.
See and do, or I shall return.
See if we can do this the easy way. Mork
won't turn to ash.
Won't know until you try. Come on, a spoonful for Daddy.
Fuck!
Looking for a man named Craven. Apparently came here to kill you.
Seems it didn't work out. Those who come.
No idea.
Then I cannot help you.
Mentioned a reward of some kind.
Looted. Raided. Drunk most away. All but one. True treasure. Hid away. Yours. Just help me.
Tiresome conversation. Not interested.
What will you do?
What a witcher ought to.
Right of the werewolf the garden the werewolf.
เด้นสวน
Floodgates open, but nothing's happening.
มันก็ต้องบังคับอ่ะนะใช่ใช่หมดแล้วนี่หว่ากำจัดในการ์เด้นกำจัดมนุษย์เก็บไร้กำจัดพวกแวร์วูฟ
Yes? Yes?
symbol of Freya. Untouched. No sign of feeding. Morkvarg doesn't devour his victims. Strange.
It's grew back. It always grows back.
Starting to envy you.
Wish to hear a story.
Honestly, rather just kill you.
You know, I will return.
Don't keep me waiting.
You can't.
Farewell.
See you soon.
Roots. Hey, can you hear me?
Geralt! Scared me.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
I hope not. Let me know once you find Craven.
Damn. Dead.
Yen, found him.
And?
And I've seen rot fiends in bed.
Shit. Fine, scrape together what you can and hold...
Yen, there's no point.
There's no... We'll talk when you get here.
That's Yen. Charming as ever. Come on, someone wants to meet you.
Putrefaction set in.
Doesn't...
Anyone can be made to...
Thought necromancy would...
So is premarital sex. But I'm not about to be bothered by...
Need any ingredients for the spell?
The blood...
Mind trying again with...
I don't need a thing. All I need is energy.
It's also considered sacred.
All the more reason to get it over with.
Let's get to work.
Selene, Defrain! Selene, Davidar! Are you Craven of Lofoten?
No, I have a name. I am Joe.
We're looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes. Have you seen her?
She's wise.
I don't care about that. What happened to her? Speak! Speak!
She fell almost drowned.
Ciri. Zirel. Can you hear me?
I can.
I must leave you now. Repeat it.
Drowned. Dead rock.
You're awake. And I thought you'd...
Where am I? And who are you?
It's all right. You're on Hindersfjall, village of Lofferton. They call me Skjal.
But... how'd I... What?
We fished you out of the sea. Me and that friend of yours.
Help me stand.
I don't think you should...
Less talk, more giving me a hand.
Ah, that's me brother for you. Out of sight for a second, and he's already put his paws on a girl.
Astrid, you're as dim as dishwater. You know perfectly well I'm helping her up.
It's a shame, I know, but I've got to interrupt your courtship. Come, we're off to the sauna.
Where?
Why's your mouth agape like you're noodling for an eel? The sauna. Girl, you was blue as a whale when we brought you in here. Your blood needs thawing.
I'm sorry, but I must get to Drowned Dead Rock as fast as possible.
Shan't force you to stay. But the rock's a ways off and you can barely walk. You best take a horse.
True. Skjal can prepare a horse for you. You'll have to wait a spell, but even so, you'll get there faster than on foot.
Fine, that'll do. Thank you both very much.
Pish posh, there's no need. Now come, we gotta sweat the sick out of you.
Where are my clothes?
I've taken them already. Come on. That man in the mask, he's from afar, isn't he?
Oh yes, from very far away.
Where exactly?
Aren't you nosy?
Surprised? Been sitting in this fish puddle me whole life. I'd love to travel like you.
Like me? No, you wouldn't like that. Trust me.
Need your muscles are working. Mind the string don't catch on your nose.
See Snorri
All right, in you go and get out of those rags.
All of them?
I should think so. What's taking you? You need help?
No, I'm almost ready.
Ow! Let's go. I'm getting goose pimples.
Finally. I was so worried you'd...
Ah, Mum, you always worry. Everything's fine, ain't it?
Yes, it's fine.
Good. What's on your thigh, child?
This? No, it's a tattoo. It's a souvenir.
I picture it already. You were promised.
Edge. Here we are, gabbing. Say.
You know...
Ah, that's...
Ship?
We fished you out.
Yes.
And what?
I'm here looking for someone.
Not your betrothed.
Why?
It'd... He's head over...
Astrid, I asked...
Oops. Half the...
Get...
Listen.
I understand.
I can't see how you're a child.
I'm sorry. Thank...
And...
อยู่กับผม ไปครับเดี๋ยวตามไป หลับ
Storms are coming. Gotta go to your mom. Tell...
Oh, you're here.
As am I. Shall we run?
Listen,
No. Except to mention that you
What? But... You know what?
I'm not in that Your first kiss, wasn't it?
Of course it weren't.
Huh? จริงดิ โอ้ยตายเดี๋ยวดูดิดึงมาหน่อยนะ
We don't have much time.
ใช่โหดนะครับ
You stay here. I'll go and...
I can look after myself.
อ้ห้อง PVP อ่ะ
What was that?
The Wild Hunt.
Ragnarok?
พี่แม่งโคตรแหลก
No, not yet. But I must go.
Get on the horse. I'll show you the way to the rock.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can thank me once we get there safe. Let's ride.
หนักเลยอ่ะของพี่แม่งกระตุกแบบ
Watch out! Ride, silly! Don't look back!
ต้องเอาแบบนั้นมาว่ะ
Faster! Faster! They're catching up!
คือไม่ได้พี่แบบคนเดียวในแคส ก็คนอื่นก็ทูให้หนักโอ้โห
What?
แม่งว่าแล้วคุณตั้มเลยนะโอ้แม่งคูแบบแม่งกระตุกเยอะอะพอใช้ท่าสกิลแล้วมันสกิลคอมโบต่อเนื่องอย่างเงี้ยไม่แหลกเลยเว้ยเนี่ยเดี๋ยวคุณจูบอกว่ามันมีเมมแบบไอ้นี่อยู่เดือนละ200ไหมกี่เมกไม่รู้อะไม่ลดสปีดอะเดี๋ยวต้องไปซื้อซิมแบบนั้นอะจ่ายเดือนละ200เดือนละ100 200ไม่ไหวเล่นแล้วแบบกระตุกแล้วมันเสียลม
What became of that creature? Where is he?
อ๋อ
What? To whom? Begone. Begone, I say. กินข้าวเหนียวเมื่อวาน
Now. You needn't ask me twice.
The garden! Our garden! How could you? We helped! And you! Inconceivable!
Now.
Don't
Don't you dare try to calm me. We've every right to be furious. Furious! And you will pay for this.
We had no choice. We'd never have learned what happened to her.
Do you really think you're justified? That your hunt for a foreign woman gives you the right to...
I'm sure it doesn't in your eyes.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this.
ฝรั่งอะ
I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you. Sorceresses. None shall open their...
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it. We must focus on what Skal told us.
Didn't learn much, though we can be sure Ciri's not in Skellige anymore. Not in Velen either.
No one said it would be better to have some idea.
Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself into.
Can't even begin to imagine. But we will pull her out of it, safe and sound. That I promise you.
Key to finding Ciri is that ugly thing Skell saw on the beach. That's what I think. You know, I saw something, or someone who looked just like that.
Where?
In Velen. Local ruler, a baron, keeps him at his castle. Told me he won him in a card game in Novigrad.
You must go and get the creature. I don't know. Buy him, kidnap him.
Won't be necessary. Baron owes me a favor, a big one. Seems early to me. What would I do with him? Cart him around while I searched for Ciri and hunted monsters? He's safe where he is, with the Baron. At least I think so. I'll get him once I know why Ciri went to Novigrad, what she did there. Still a chance I might find her there.
All right. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Now, tell me, do you... No, never mind.
Ciri's trail in Skellige. We followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
Before you do, there's one thing. It's important.
What's that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
Fine. Larvik. See you
ไป
there
เอ้ย
soon.
ผมเปิดแล้วพี่ผมเปิดมาปัว
For that, and for your help in the garden, I'd not have managed without you.
ลืม
It was nothing.
โดนเต็ม
You know me.
โดนเวทเต็มด้วย
I'm rare to praise, but when I do, it is sincere.
ยังหาใช่ เอาของตั้งเต็นท์แบบเต็นท์เลยอะไปไกลแล้วไอ้ APDP ของคุณตั้มเท่าไหร่
Your very names. You got to make quick work of it.
Watch it! On from the village, Baron! You best take that back.
Nothing here for you.
Take her, Brian.
welcome here, wench. A father, yet carries himself right.
A hex! What's hex me?
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it
ซื้อ
happen.
แล้วตอนนี้
Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on jinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the
เพราะไม่งั้น
Emperor's
เราก็
library.
อยู่แต่ตรงนี้
Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindersfjall. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
แล้วมันมีแบบของอ่ะของที่ขายอ่ะของที่ขายที่ดรอปอ่ะ
It's his gin.
All right. So what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this gin. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
ทำไงอะแบบนั้นอะคุณตั้มลองไปเทสดูก่อนคุณตั้มคือมันตีกันนัวเลยใช่ไหมอ๋อก็เหมือนฟิล์มเดธแมทอันเนี้ยอารมณ์ประมาณนั้นนะแล้วพวกเสื้ออะไรมันแตกไหมลองดูดีกว่าคุณตั้มไปดิ
Think you can find me a way out of it?
You're looking ill. Let's nurse some mead at the tavern.
Swords on his back. What'll they think of next? Cranky!
Oh, they did it. Put on his guts and there and run around the tree till you run out. Oh, guts. Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the
มี
initiative.
แจ้งเตือนบอกเปล่า
Even let me.
It would depend on the situation.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Last night was
จอดไปคุณตั้ม
The ship carrying the gin sank somewhere in this area.
not too precise as leads go.
ได้เล่น
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No. Getting in or not? Geralt, how long must I wait? Are you ready to sail? Getting in or not? Geralt, how long must I wait? Are you ready to sail?
Not sure this gin thing is a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Assad I cried a Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there. How's your bath? Water warm enough for you?
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. They made their nest here. There's also a clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
แรงใช่ไหมของมันแรง
Say we find the Jinn. What do? Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn? Or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. My wishes come true. What would yours be?
You learn in due course.
คุณตั้มฆ่าได้อยู่ใช่ไหมคุณตั้มฆ่าได้อยู่ใช่ไหมคิดว่า
Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there.
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. What's on it?
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the mage's ship.
A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skellige.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimmed man, so he was from Pharaoh. Got something. A Skellige's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and the avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me.
นะ
Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
ไม่มันบางตัวนี้ด้วยแหละนะบางตัวเราไม่รู้ไงใช่
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltja beidem ein eichte illiveid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed. I su foltja beidem ein eichte illiveid.
Silver, encrusted cutlery. Should belong to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
Something cut this basket exactly in half. Something cut this basket exactly in half.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the gin.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this gin?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Won't worm your way out of it. Not this time. Tell me the truth or I'll leave.
You needn't resort to blackmail. You would have learned eventually.
True, but after the fact. I want to know now.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it? This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see, we're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it. We should explore the ship.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting.
We should explore the ship.
Interesting.
Mystery of mysteries, Agnes of Glanville. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Mage must have slept here. What this means. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck.
มันเห็นคุณตั้มตีไม่เข้าใช่ไหม
The ship suddenly tipped to one side.
Yen, I think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos.
If he died while being teleported. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Coles preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. Bookcase cracked his skull. Must have been a hard landing atop this mountain. Nothing here. Nothing interesting here. Elemental Empires by Giambattista.
ได้เงินใช่ไหม
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jinn. Rif Kaishta en Gaia. Kaishta et Displair. Devired me Castle.
ก็ได้ซ้อมมือซ้อมอะไรเล่นไปนะได้รู้ด้วยว่าตัวไหนใช้สกิลอะไรหลักๆอะไรเฮ้ยบอส
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places? Come on.
เข้าฉัน
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Jinn can remove another Jinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free.
อ้าวกดภาชนะออก
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
เอาแล้วเว้ยเยนนิเฟอร์วะมาวะจัดแล้ว
What was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
มันเป็นแฟนไอ้นี่มันรักกันอยู่แล้ว
Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us. Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. I shall scour the palace library for something, anything that might help us determine who or what the creature Skal saw is.
Kaer Morhen's got a pretty rich library.
I shall search that later. Besides, we really should report to the Emperor.
If we gotta, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details. I'll see you again soon.
Take care of yourself.
จากกันอีกแล้ว
Geralt?
Ever think about the past? About your time with the Hunt?
At times.
That's just it. He didn't.
Ah, yes.
You didn't have it?
For a short...
When the Hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. Though I do remember you coming for me, trading your life for mine.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. What did Aradin want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you.
Draw a blank on most of my time with them.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Aradin believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for him.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, he promised to release me and grant me free reign.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
I knew I had to find Ciri before Aradin did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. And there were your Witcher mutations.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
So, feeling...
Yes. Now I...
Mean to say that...
That I regret we didn't...
Think we would have argued less?
Quite... Moments like this.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
ได้
Working.
Ever fight a dragon?
ซึ่งใน30 ปีอาจจะมี30 ล้านได้เป็น10 ปีพี่จะเก็บไว้ซ่อมหรือพี่จะไปขาย
Listen, Witcher.
Let me guess.
What'd that?
Strange.
Roaring.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times.
No such thing as bad ships or bad weather. Only worthless fucking sailors.
พอเควส55ใช่ไหมจบเควส55มันจะแจกใบ50เซล50มาวิธีการทำก็คือที่ผมว่าไอ้ที่ใส่ชุดเขียวก่อนเห็นไหมชุดคูนิวอ่ะคือหลังจากเนี้ยต่อไปอ่ะพอหลังจากเนี้ยที่อาร์ตชุดคูนิว2 ที3 ทีปึ๊บต่อไปนะพอที่ดี2 ที 3 ทีแล้วที่บอสนี้เรียกจะตีชุดบอสที่4 ทีอย่างเงี้ยมันต้องใช้เกินแบบใช้เกินแบบ6-70แต่ที่มีได้แค่50ที่จะทำไงที่จะเอา3 ทีคูนิวอ่ะที่มีอ่ะมาตีเซลก็คือเอาไปตีให้มันไปตีให้มันแตกไปตีให้มันแตกแล้วมันจะได้มา5 เซลพอได้มา5 เซลก็เอาอีกทีนึงไปตีให้มันแตกมันก็ได้มา10 เซลมันก็เป็น60บวกกับว่าไทย10มันก็จะเป็น70ทีนี้ก็ตีเอาของบอสไปตีการตีแบบนี้มันก็จะมีเป็นแบบว่าตีสดเลยไหมไม่การันตีใช่ไหมถ้าตีสดเลยเด็กก็คือเด็ก
Who's that? What? Hey, who's that?
ก็ไม่โดนอากาศจะใช้เป็นแบบนี้เดี๋ยวพอตีไปบ่อยมันจะเปลี่ยนแล้วมันก็จะเรียนว่าจะรู้สึกเองว่ามันจะอยากต้องถูกต้องใช้แบบเลยก็เป็น
Man needs worries like a boat needs ballast. Get your own power.
การันตี4 แต่มันใช้เยอะมันใช้ทีเป็น100 ก้อน
Her mom went and gave her a... Ugly as a sea devil.
กดไปที่สกิลนั้นอีกทีเปล่า
Man can't work fight. What's that say?
Am I easy, Scott? Can you toss an axe? Me brother can.
Whoa!
Oh!
We've not, interest you in a long shot. I'm so farmer.
What?
I'm bored.
See your pot.
Take me with you.
And
what's this mixture for?
It promotes hair growth.
What's in it?
Sweet barn, natural and bulldog.
Ranald,